Okay everybody, so I'm down here on Waterfront Street and happy days are here again. The strike at the Port of Vancouver is over, so I expect trains are going to be moving again. So let's go have a look around and see what's happening. So here I am at Crab Park, and it's just a perfect evening. It's about 25 degrees out, and we got like the sunset happening over there. Now if you look right there, let me see if I can point at it. That's the sea bus that goes from Vancouver to North Vancouver. Let me zoom in. So the sea bus is just part of the regular transit system. So it just connects the two municipalities. But it's just a perfect evening. And look at the sunset there. So right there, that's Canada Place. And let me zoom in so we can see the sunset. Now when the sunset, when you have a red sky like that, it's an indicator that the weather the next day is going to be really nice. Because they have that old, I guess it's a proverb. They say a red sky at night is the shepherd's delight, and a red sky in the morning is the shepherd's warning. So if you have a red sky at night, that means the day is, the weather's going to be good tomorrow. And if you have a red sky in the morning, that means you're going to have bad weather. Yeah, but look at that sunset. And there's a view of downtown. And like I said, I'm in Crab Park. And Crab Park is just behind the railway. Let me just zoom in there. Now I keep forgetting what it's called, but oh, let me see if I can point to it. But that building there, that tower, it's actually a restaurant. It's a revolving restaurant. So we're overlooking the railway yard here. Let me zoom in there. That's an interesting shot. So you got all that cargo there. So this has just been piling up for like the last week during the strike. Now I found this interesting plaque down here because I'm on the bridge that comes from Main Street, because that's Main Street up there, and I'm on the bridge. But I found this interesting plaque telling us about a bit of history. Okay, so let's see what it says. So, on to Ottawa Trek in 1935. From this place, over 1,000 young unemployed men climbed atop boxcars June 3rd, 1935, to take their plea for work and wages to Ottawa. Few expected the trek to survive the trip through the mountains, but it gained momentum and support as it rolled east across the prairies. The RCMP, acting on federal orders, stopped the trek in Regina and later provoked a riot when armed Mounties attempted to arrest the trek leaders at a peaceful Dominion Day rally. A defining event of the Great Depression years, the trek endures as a symbol of the quest for social justice. Okay, so now I'm going to, I'm on my bicycle, so I'm going to bike down the road and go down there so we can see what's happening at that end of the yard. Okay, so I'm turning left on Alexander Street. And Alexander Street takes us along the railway yard. Now I'm going to just go down a back alley here that runs along the railway yard and see if there's anything interesting to film. I think that as soon as the strike ended at the port of Vancouver, I think as soon as it ended, I'm sure that freight started moving right away. Now I'm at the aptly named Railway Street. So let's continue towards along the railway yard and just keep filming and see if anything's happening. Okay, so now I'm back on Alexander Street. Oh, look here, we have a Volkswagen Bug. You don't see those much anymore. Anyway, so I'm on a rental bike, so I'm going to return my bike here and just walk along after. So far, it is pretty quiet down here. Yeah, there's nothing much going on at all right now. But there is this really interesting derelict building here. I just walked through the fence there because it's been knocked over. So let's poke around in here. Of course, there it's warning me 24-hour video surveillance. The surveillance of what? Oh yeah, there's some people back here, I think. Yeah, there's someone there, so I'll just move on. But I don't know what business was in that building. That's an interesting view. Yeah, there's some guy right there. So I'm just going to move on because he's obviously making a home for himself. Okay, so I'm just going to continue up the towards the continue along the railway yard. And now this is the other side of that abandoned building. I don't know what this was, but it looks like in the middle there, that looks like that's like granite slabs or something. I don't know. So I'm continuing along here, and I'm going to go to this lookout point here just to see if we can see anything from a better vantage point. This is a really good vantage point of the railway yard. Let me zoom in there. So it's pretty quiet right now, but I expect something's got to be happening soon. Anyway, so over there, across the water, that's North Vancouver. And when we say North Vancouver, that's actually the name of the city. It doesn't mean the northern part of Vancouver. Because you actually have Vancouver, the city of North Vancouver, you have the city of West Vancouver. So sometimes it's a little confusing. It doesn't mean the northern part. It's an actual municipality to itself. So I'm using this old iPhone 8, and you know, it actually has a pretty good quality picture, you know, all things considered. It's 10 p.m. now, so it's getting late, and you know, it's dusk, so it's starting to get dark. So I think now this is going to be just a case of stand around and wait, because something's got to happen. So I'm just going to stand around here and have a look around, and hopefully there'll be some trains to film. things are getting a little bit more interesting. We got this coming in. I hope it's not too dark, but the sun has totally gone down now. I hope you can see something, guys. This is a reasonably long train. Now, my experience from hanging around the rail yard and filming trains, it has taught me one thing, and that is not to get greedy. Now, when you are hanging around the rail yard and you film a train going by, sometimes it's good to know that that was the one that you're going to get for that evening. So there's no need to hang around any longer. So that's the case now. I'm going to consider myself lucky, and I'm going to call it a night. Now, anybody who knows me, or anybody who's seen one of my videos before, knows that my main goal for doing anything is to figure out what am I going to eat and where am I going to eat. And tonight in particular, I have a craving for Hawaiian pizza. So my quest for Hawaiian pizza has been achieved. So I'm going to eat this. Now, I hope you enjoyed my little video. So like and subscribe and all that good stuff. And thanks for watching.